Have you ever really wondered whose interests are being protected in a real estate deal? Because in this circumstance, the buyer needed help, the seller was willing to help the buyer, but the agent needed their full commission. You be the judge. Let me tell you this story. I got an offer on one of my listings, and it was a full price offer. The buyer needed 2% seller concession in order to be able to complete the sale. The buyer's agent was asking for 3% commission. So on the buy side, that meant that the seller had to pay 5% on the buy side. So I brought it to my sellers. They understood and they said, you know what, we're willing to help the buyer so that the buyer can get the house. And we'll give them 2% seller concessions to help pay for closing costs, right? But we will actually offer 1.5% towards the buyer broker compensation. And, and that's 3.5% on the buy side. That's what we're willing to do. So I relayed that information back to the buyer's agent, and the buyer's agent said, well, I think I can get it done at 4% on the buy side, 1% seller concessions for the buyer, and 3% commission to me, because that is my fee. It's 3%. And so I said, well, honestly, I talked to your lender, and the lender said that your buyer needs every single bit of that 2%. And my sellers are willing to give your buyer the 2%. They just can't afford all of it, right? So they're willing to give 1.5 points towards your commission and your buyers the full 2% for your buyers so that they can complete the sale. So what happened next? Well, I don't know. Well, the agent said, listen, my commission is 3% and I can't reduce it because I owe a referral fee on it to Zillow. So Zillow gets 40%. I can't afford to reduce my commission at all. So what happened? Whose interests were being met? The buyer or the buyer's agent? You decide.